violence occurs because of the double standards that exist in the society and in our culture. For example, boys can date, boys can go clubbing, they can do this, they can do that, but if a girl does it, it's a big thing. She can't do it because it's the reputation, it's our honor. She can't do these things, but it's okay for the man, because the man, he has nothing to lose. He can come back to the right path and he can get married, and everything's fine. But when a girl does, I don't know, when she engages in sexual activity or in anything regarding her independence, her free choice to do whatever she wants, it's something wrong, because she is losing something, which is her virginity or her reputation and her image in the culture and the community she lives in.
Again, I think we have to see, like, what she's saying is not unfamiliar. This is not a non-Western problem. This is very much still a Western problem. We still live in a society where, you know, if a guy goes out and like has a lot of experiences, we're like, whoa, what a stud. But if a girl does it, she's a big hoe. So we have to see this as not so alien to Western society. And we also have to see that even the negative consequences of it. I mean, you know, in some ways we're looking at honor-based violence and honor killing, but in our society and in more Western culture, you know, we're forcing girls to self-destruct. You know, if we look at the Rehtaeh Parsons situation, if we look at situations where girls have actually been sexually violated and exploited, and it's been broadcast, and they killed themselves. That was a shame. It was dishonor. It was people not believing them, people, you know, judging them so harshly that caused them to kill themselves. So we have to see this. We do have to see this in the context of this not so alien to our culture. It's just manifesting itself maybe more overtly, but it's not so alien to us. Because I think the only way service agencies, particularly like, you know, organizations like Ottawa Crisis Center, can really have an important contribution is if we see it in the context of the other work we do. Because otherwise it's, you know, one thing that I find a bit disturbing sometimes when I see people talking about the issue of violence against honor is that are often people I've never seen care much about violence against women before. And, you know, they didn't really, you know, they weren't there before when, you know, where, you know, we're constantly dealing with issues of violence against women, and it's a constant problem. And so I think that's where those of us who have always been in the struggle need to step up and be like, okay, this is definitely a form of violence we need to address, and we can't downplay and we can't minimize it, but let's see the connections. Because again, when we're hearing what you're saying, this is not so alien to us. This is very, very familiar in terms of double standard.